This academic year has been difficult to say the least. The ongoing COVID-19 pandemic prompted us to shift into the online flexible learning system, and safe to say it hasn't been short of obstacles along the way.
Intermittent internet connectivity, lack of resources, and even super typhoons and mass power outages came and went, yet all of you stand here beholden of your exemplary efforts in each way and form, triumphant despite all the challenges.
So friends, professors, and guests of honor, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great splendor that we welcome you all to the 2021 BUCS University College of Science Virtual Recognition.
Without further ado, let's get this program underway. Please stand by for the presentation of the invocation to be succeeded by the Philippine National Anthem and the BUCS University Hymn.
Dear Father, quieten our minds, still our hearts, for your living ways are all we seek. Strengthen our lives, inspire our spirits, in your living waters flow endless grace. I pray today that I will yield my spirit completely to you. I pray that you will provide me opportunities to show people how much you mean to me. Give me discretion to know what to say and how to say it. Make me bold enough that I may proclaim salvation cheerfully and joyfully. I pray that the seeds you allow me to plant will grow and mature. I am forever grateful for the cross. May I proclaim it in a contagious way today. Amen.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silangan, nananag ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisili. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mabaga, may nilagang tulad, awit sa paglayang minamahal. Pag-islap ng matawat mo'y tagumpay na naglilingig, ang bituin na taraw niya kailan pang mali magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng walhati pagsinta mo'y langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pamay mga pirang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. This is the school we wish to sing, of a school to honor and revere, a temple built by men of firmness, a mold for you to walk with pride, for He will always be united, although we tread on distant lands. We all shall cherish what you've taught us, that you wholeheartedly gave forth. BUCS University, burning torch of wisdom, fount of courage, hope, and love, seed of truth and light. BUCS University.
As we get the simulcast on the way, may we please call on our dynamic and ever-supportive College Dean, Professor 𝐲𝐭�𝐧 Serrano, to give her opening remarks. A virtual round of applause.
Magandang araw sa ating lahat. Sa ating pinagpipitagang Vice Presidente ng Republika ng Pilipinas, Attorney Leonor Herona Robredo. Sa ating mga minamahal na opisyal ng Bicol University, Dr. Arnulfo M. Mascareñas, our BU President, Dr. Amelia A. Dorosan, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Joseph L. Bartolata, Vice President for Administration and Finance, Professor Jerry S. Bigornia, Vice President for Planning and Development, Dr. Luis Amano, Vice President for Research and Development, to our college officials, Dr. Romel Evan Pahe, Associate Dean, to the 5 able and energetic department chairs, Dr. Lilibeth Cahuday of the Biology Department, Dr. Samuel Bobiles of the Chemistry Department, Dr. Jennifer Llovido of the CSIT Department, Professor Maria Carolina Boyan of the Mathematics Department, and Professor Joanne Cortilla of the Physics Department, to the outgoing BUCS Faculty Club President, Professor Rodel Nas, and to our current BUCS Faculty Club President, Professor Phil Morano, all faculty coordinators, College Student Council President, beloved faculty, students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We are very fortunate to have with us during our college virtual recognition, VP Lenny Robredo. This afternoon, I formally welcome you all, most especially our beloved awardees and their parents. And for this college virtual recognition, we have the theme, Edukasyon sa Panahon ng Pandemya. Indeed, it's a challenge for us how we went through with our educational setting when COVID-19 pandemic set in. But look where we are now. We are done with one school year of flexible learning. And at this point in time, we are honoring our academic achievers, our academic scholars in the college. To the parents of these awardees, I salute you for supporting them, for giving them the attention and the love that they need when they were struggling to meet the deadlines, when they were struggling to study, when they were preparing for their exams. So this afternoon, I gladly welcome you all to this virtual assembly, honoring you and giving you recognition for your 1 year of perseverance and hard work. In Bicol University, we believe in the 4 pillars of leadership, scholarship, character, and service. And I believe that every CSian is endowed with these 4 pillars of the university. The faculty members, the non-teaching personnel, and the office administration are in full support of honing you and developing you to become good students, persevering students and leaders of the college and of the university. So let me welcome you again to this virtual assembly, and let us enjoy viewing who our academic scholars are. Once again, a pleasant afternoon to all.
Thank you, Professor Jocelyn E. Serrano, for that warm message. Meanwhile, we will now hear the messages of our beloved and well-respected department chairs.
This academic year has truly challenged all of us, but it also offered us opportunities to explore other possibilities and modalities in education. Sa kabila ng ating mga limitasyon, sa online learning, tayo pa din ay nagtagumpay, patunay ng pagsulong ng edukasyon sa gitna ng pandemya. With this, I would like to congratulate all our achievers, all our students in the College of Science for finishing well this academic year. I also would like to congratulate all the faculty and the very supportive administration of BUCS University College of Science. Thank you and well done, everyone.
Good day, everyone. In behalf of the faculty of the Department of Chemistry, allow me to greet all the achievers of this school year our warmest congratulations for a job well done. As you have mentioned in the invitation, today we will celebrate the achievement of selected students of the college in their academic success, commend faculty members who garnered excellent ratings, and honor student leaders who spearheaded change in the institution and the community. Though we are doing this annual event virtually, it is still fitting to recognize these achievements as it become part of our college milestones, much more that these are achievements in these challenging times. Allow me also to extend my congratulations to all the parents and guardians who have made all resources available for all of you so your education will not be disrupted by this pandemic. Thank you also to our university administration, despite the burdens and hurdles, still continue to address and face all the challenges this pandemic has brought us. Lastly, I will commend the efforts of those students who have tried their best, even if their best is to only pass their exams or subjects, even if their best is just to finish the school year without a failing mark. The past year have taught us that surviving the flexible learning mode, the internet connectivity problems, the power interruptions, and financial instability may be our best achievement so far. For me, all of us who were able to hurdle this past school year are achievers. We have survived an uncharted territory and we have come this far. Again, congratulations, everyone.
Good day, everyone. Today, we celebrate and honor the hard work, commitment, and achievements of the student and faculty alike of the Computer Science and Information Technology Department and of the BUCS University College of Science. Yes, we have encountered so many challenges this school year 2020 to 2021. These past few months have been hard. With this pandemic, we had to transition from our normal teaching practice to flexible learning, a modality that is quite unfamiliar to us. We are faced with so many uncertainties, yet, despite all this, because of our administration support, our dedicated teaching force, our support personnel, and of course you, our dear students, we were all able to survive and you have achieved great things despite the hardships. To the students, it was difficult, but you were still able to excel academically. To the faculty members, this school year has been extra challenging, but with your commitment and dedication, we were able to deliver. Indeed, this is the time to celebrate our achievements, both big and small. So in behalf of the CSIT department, I would like to congratulate all our awardees today, most especially our computer science and information technology students and awardees, and of course their proud parents and families. Keep up the good work, and we wish you more of these joyous moments, enjoying the sweet glory of reaping the fruits of your hard work. May the success that you achieve today motivate you to work harder to achieve even higher goals. Once again, congratulations, keep safe, and we hope to see you very soon. May God bless us all.
Good day, one and all. We at the Mathematics Department congratulate each of you for making your second semester a memorial of the good in you, the university system, and those who supported you this trying times. Today marks a celebration of what you have achieved against the golden standard. I hope you do not get fixated on the gold or the standard. Instead, be the standard. Be the best of who you are meant to be. Remember, greatness is when the brokenness of others becomes your compelling truth, becomes the reason for optimizing your talents. In a period of triumph, it is easiest to proudly own your achievements as fruits of your labor. In a period of difficulty or failure, we learn to recognize, sometimes on bended knees even, the source of all goodness. Learn from our history. Much of the awe-inspiring monuments of this world or the unparalleled beauty of nature were done by slaves or the servant of God, unrecognized. It is my hope that the heroes of this generation will not celebrate the power of their intellect more than they celebrate the power of their soul, which collectively reflect the immeasurable depth and breadth of God's love. Indeed, may charity for all be the reason for our celebrations. Mankind learns today, as it always had and always will, that every celebration of triumph is intrinsically, although subtly, also a deeply meaningful reverence for the sacrifices of many who made possible these awards of excellence. This too is a celebration of students who, in their diligence and simplicity, abided with the proddings of their souls to fix their gaze on the prize for a life cleansed by fires of loneliness, even if that includes grades past the 3.0 cutoff. My prayer for you all is to find the reflection of your capacities in the mirror of your soul. May life's narratives for each of us be the valor born of charity, simplicity, and honesty. May God bless and grant us all to the beauty of our journey in life, ever aware that we are gifted to give. Congratulations!
Hi, this is Karen Conda from the Physics Department. The past 2 semesters have been difficult for all of us, and yet, here we are celebrating the achievers for this year. This proves that in whatever circumstances, BUCS students truly exerted their best efforts to excel in their academics and extracurricular activities. And the College of Science will always value your successes and support you in any way possible. With this, I warmly congratulate all of you. You and your parents should be very proud of these achievements. I also would like to take this opportunity to congratulate all students with or without awards for finishing this semester. All students who took every possible way to just submit requirements, take exams, and connect with professors and classmates virtually is already an achievement on its own. I believe that this day is also for you. Again, congratulations to all. Believe me when I say that we miss your presence in the campus and the face-to-face classes with all of you. We can't wait to see you all again once everything comes back to normal. Stay safe and we'll hopefully see you soon. Bye!
Thank you to our department chairs. We have Dr. Lilibet A. Cahuday for Biology Department, Dr. Samuel C. Bobiles for BS Chemistry, Professor Jennifer L. Lovido for CSIT, Professor Maria Carolina L. Boyon for Mathematics Department, and Professor Karen T. Conda for the Physics Department. As we continue, we are also honored to present to you the messages of Dr. Amelia A. De Rosan, the Vice President for Academic Affairs of Bicol University, and Arnulfo M. Mascareñas, our esteemed SUC President.
Greetings to our beloved President, Dr. Arnulfo M. Mascareñas, our Vice Presidents, our Deans and Directors, and most especially to our Dean of the College of Science, Madam Joy Serrano, the Department Chairs, faculty members, staff, students, our honorees, dear parents, ladies and gentlemen, today is a wonderful day for our recognition program in the Bicol University College of Science. Steve Jobs said, "Be a yardstick of quality." Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. This is not so in Bicol University because today is an event and an opportunity to commend, celebrate the honorees, recognizing them for the hard work that they have done in their respective classes. Our theme for our recognition program for today is pagsulong ng edukasyon sa panahon ng pandemya. There have been and there are still difficult circumstances that all of us are facing in these times of the pandemic. But nevertheless, we are always grateful that we are able to pull through the 1-year period during this pandemic and moving forward. I hope that any difficulty will not deter any one of us from excelling in the things that we do, and to our beloved students in their respective classes. Going back to what Steve Jobs have said, I can say that our honorees today have become a yardstick of quality. I would like to give a message that when we speak of quality and excellence, for me it is not just an accomplishment, but it is a spirit, which is a never-ending process towards excellence. So perhaps during this recognition program, many of you will say, "I have achieved this." But my dear young honorees, our beloved students of the College of Science, do not stop after this recognition program. Bicol University adheres to excellence in education, and Bicol University is doing its best so that our students can really be provided with an opportunity to excel in their educational pursuits, given the limitations of resources that we have in this university. We owe this to the many men and women of our faculty force who have given their best to carve you, our young students, to become who you are and who you will be in the future. According to Carol Ann Jomlinson, excellence in education is when we do everything that we can to make sure that they become everything that they can. So it is you, my dear students, that fires Bicol University up in order for you to reach toward this never-ending process of excellence. I hope that as you continue to press forward, please remember that excellence is not just an accomplishment. It is not just a skill, but it is also an attitude. An attitude because we are repeatedly what we become. So therefore, excellence is not just a one-time act, but it is the habit of becoming. Now that you are here for today's recognition program, this becomes a reality of your dreams. Dreams that you have set long before you entered the portals of the Bicol University. I believe that if you would want to achieve excellence in big things, you have to develop the habit of attending to little things, because it is in the little things that big things come to pass. According to Colin Powell, if you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude. So your desire is key to motivating you in order to achieve excellence. In addition to that, there should be determination and commitment to an unrelenting pursuit of your goal, a commitment to excellence that will enable you to attain the success that you seek. According to Pat Riley, excellence is the gradual result of always striving to do better. So, day by day, we become, and the small things that we do every day will pile up into big things in the future. Maximilian de Generes said, when you have had a taste of excellence, you cannot go back to mediocrity. So my challenge, our beloved students, our honorees, and every student within the sound of my voice, I hope that today you can tell yourself, I will become an influence for good to all the rest of those who look up to me because of this journey. Do not go back to mediocrity. Move forward towards excellence. One of my favorite authors in my elementary days is Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. He said, in character, in manner, in style, in all things, the supreme excellence is simplicity. But I would like to add that the supreme excellence is simplicity and humility. In addition, no student ever attains very eminent success by simply doing what is required of him. It is the amount of excellence of what is over and above the required that determines the greatness of ultimate distinction. So, my dear students, do not be content of mediocrity. Embrace excellence, but with simplicity and humility. I hope that when you go out of the portals of the BUCS University as your alma mater, you will move forward and become an influence for good wherever you are, wherever you may be, and whatever capacity you may have. May you make a good difference in your life, in your family, and others who look after your good examples. As your Vice President for Academic Affairs, my challenge is for you to become a yardstick of quality, become a yardstick of excellence. In doing so, make sure that both your character, your manner, your style in excellence is that of simplicity, because supreme excellence is simplicity. So I would like to greet all of you my warmest congratulations, and especially to your beloved parents and loved ones who have given you the push and inspiration to your journey to excellence. Our dear faculty members who have helped you to become who you are, and who became the mentors who have helped you to become who you are today and who you will become in the future. As I conclude my message, I would like to express my sincerest gratitude to our beloved faculty members, our non-teaching personnel, our BUCS University officials, the Dean and the Department Chairs of the College of Science, our dear parents, and warm congratulations to our honorees in this recognition program. Have a good day to all and keep safe, everyone. Godspeed, and thank you very much.
To our Vice Presidents, the Dean of the College of Science, Professor Jocelyn Serrano, faculty members of this college, my dear students, dear awardees, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day. It has been exactly 490 days since lockdown on March 17 last year, which started all of us on a different journey, one born of fear and uncertainty shared by everyone engulfed by the global health crisis we have come to know as COVID-19. The world was locked down, and with it, all our necessary processes and the daily routine that we have come to know was suddenly and unceremoniously removed. The world hibernated. We hid in our homes, uncertain and afraid. Churches, schools, and academic institutions, once filled with ardent worshippers and beaming students, were suddenly closed. Malls were empty. Hospitals were filled to the brim with those infected by the dreaded virus. Photos of overworked and exhausted health workers and frontliners, including the essential workers, filled the newsfeed on our social media. Life literally was at a standstill. But the unbeatable human spirit, with God's grace, bounced back, refusing to give up. We transitioned into new systems and processes, even calling it the new normal. We slowly started to reclaim a semblance of how it was before the pandemic. Churches and malls reopened, although with limited capacity. Schools, universities, and other academic institutions transitioned and migrated into what everyone now knows as flexible learning. Like everyone who has a taste of something new and strange, we fumbled and looked for solutions, banking on collaborations and partnerships with line agencies and other organizations so we can ensure that processes, particularly education and learning, will continue. Now, 1 year and 4 months later, we have vaccines that finally gave us added power against the virus. We have transitioned fully into flexible learning. After all the chaos and uncertainties, we have at least reclaimed some portions of our lives enough to mainstream into what we now know as the new normal. I'm sure no one could have imagined that would have come this far. But we did. Naitawid natin at naisulong ng maayos ang edukasyon sa gitna ng pandemya sa pamamagitan ng pagbuo ng mga bagong sistema at proseso. Mahirap man sa simula, gaya ng lahat ng anumang una, subalit na kaya natin at patuloy na kakayanin. Ang inspirasyon na hinihingi ninyong marinig mula sa akin ay walang ibang panggagalingan kundi kayong mga mag-aaral na patuloy na tumatangkilik sa edukasyong naibibigay ng Bicol University. Indeed, I'm not the one to draw inspiration from. Instead, I take my inspiration from you, especially those who will be given accolades and recognition today. For to be recognized for academic achievements in spite of the limitations born from our transition to flexible learning is not an ordinary feat. It is something truly born from sacrifices and open mind that willingly accepts changes and evolves with the current situation, no matter how difficult or challenging it may be. What's even more pleasantly surprising is how we at Bicol University has achieved significant results even as we grapple with the limitations brought about by this pandemic. Last July 24, I had an opportunity to attend the 5th series of the Irish Leadership Legacy Forum, where the former PCR Director, Dr. C.P. David, presented the ranking of higher education institutions in terms of their research performance during the last 5 years, from 2016 to 2020. I was overwhelmed by the report, but at the same time overjoyed because of the fact that what we have been doing for the last 5 years, from policy innovations and reforms, facility build-up, organizational restructuring, to human resource development, are slowly yielding the dividends. BU is now ranked number 32 in terms of publications in science, number 28 in engineering, and number 40 in health. No less than Dr. C.P. David was surprised with our performance because we were not in the radar before. The ranking was based on the publications and citations from both Scopus and Web of Science indexing services. I hope this milestone will truly inspire each of us to work even better to achieve more milestones such as this. As I congratulate each of you who are to be honored and recognized for your scholarly achievements today, let me likewise assure you that BUCS University will continue to evolve too with challenges and changes of this pandemic, especially in our delivery of educational services. Be assured that we will continue to explore other systems and processes worthy of further enhancing our efforts and capabilities in migrating and mainstreaming towards flexible learning. Worth mentioning is the 700 million pesos information system and the strategic plan prepared by Dr. 𝐟𝐨𝐫𝐭𝐡, our Information and Communication Technology Office Director, which is the first of its kind among SUCs in Bicol in terms of smart campus development. We have secured 35 million pesos from our Board of Regents for the ISSP and 24.1 million pesos as grant from the Commission on Higher Education to establish Bicol University as a smart campus. There is no denying the situation of Bicol University. We lack a network backbone capable of providing dependable and consistent network services and internet access to its many constituents. Thus, the need for this innovation. This also marks BU as the first SUC in the Bicol region to propose an overall upgrade in the ICT infrastructure that includes its satellite campuses. I think this is one of the most inspiring innovations and a positive outcome of this pandemic, which will greatly help us in pursuing education amidst this continuing pandemic. I hope this inspires you more to persevere in your education. I hope you did choose well when you chose Bicol University to be your home for innovative and transformative learning. Keep choosing Bicol University because the best continues to come. Once again, congratulations, and may God continue to keep all of us safe and healthy.
At this juncture, may we call on Professor Marian Isabel Sabdao, BUCS College Student Affairs Coordinator and CSE Advisor, to introduce our guest speaker for today.
Our President, Dr. Arnulfo M. Mascarenhas, Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Amelia A. Dorosan, our very own Dean, College of Science, Professor Jocelyn E. Serrano, Associate Dean Dr. Romel Ivan Paje, Department Chairs, faculty members, admin staff, proud parents, and students, a pleasant afternoon to all of you. I am truly honored to introduce to you our guest speaker for this recognition rites, a lawyer and public servant who has worked with the poor and the marginalized and taught the less fortunate about their legal rights for many years. She entered politics in 2013 after being elected as representative of the 3rd District of Camarines Sur to continue the legacy of good governance of her late husband and longtime Naga City Mayor and Interior Secretary Jessie Robredo. After a good stint in Congress, she was called to run for Vice President in 2016 and rose above the odds to become the Philippines' second highest elected official. Our guest speaker led the establishment of the Office of the Vice President's major anti-poverty initiative, Angat Buhay, which was inspired by 6 key advocacy areas such as in food security and nutrition, women empowerment, education, healthcare, rural development, and housing. Through the generosity of partner organizations, private sectors, and people, such program has reached out to underprivileged areas around the country. She also founded the Istorya ng Pag-asa, a program that wishes to spread hope and optimism by highlighting exceptional stories of everyday Filipinos through words and photos displayed at events, exhibits, and social media. In 2019, she began working to integrate government efforts in the anti-illegal drug campaign soon after her appointment as co-chair of the Interagency Committee on Anti-Illegal Drugs or ICAD. In the year 2020, she led her office in a number of projects, the first of which was to assist communities devastated by earthquakes in Mindanao and the eruption of the Taal volcano in Batangas and other nearby areas. She continued to show grace and resilience as she and their office stepped up to assist in the government's response to COVID-19 pandemic. Her good office launched a number of initiatives with the help of partners and donors aimed at filling in the gaps in terms of supporting frontline workers and communities in need during this period. From providing PPE sets and medical supplies to frontline workers, providing free telecommunication services, community marts, livelihood opportunities, mass testing, and the like. When Typhoon Quinta, Rolly, and Ulysses slammed into Luzon near the end of 2020, her office was able to bring relief assistance to many affected communities and eventually started rehabilitation efforts through the Bahay Nihan Housing Program initiatives. Believing in the power of collaboration and a faith in the people, she vows to keep working to help her fellow Filipinos, especially those in the fringes of society. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is my honor and privilege to introduce to you our guest speaker for this special event, the Vice President of the Republic of the Philippines, Her Excellency Maria Leonor Leni Robredo.
Hello sa gabos na estudyante kan Bicol University College of Science. Aram kundi naging madali si nakaaging taon, especially with the transition from face-to-face classes to blended and distance learning. Lalo na sa programa nindo which rely on lab work and hands-on demonstrations, I can imagine how difficult it must have been to tailor to the demands of this new mode of learning. Pero ang mas importante, imbis na magpadara kamo sa takot, lalo pa kamong nagdesider as in naghigos. As we face the challenges brought about by the pandemic, mas naging malinaw ang importansya kan siyensya. Science has been at the heart of the actions that have allowed us to weather the crisis. We see how data-driven decision-making in other countries have allowed them to flatten the curve early and quickly. We see how tech-based solutions ease how we work, study, and help those in need. Rigorous scientific research in laboratories have yielded a vaccine in record time. And of course, we all stand witness to how our medical professionals are applying their scientific training to save lives. Malinaw, science and technology play a big role as we chart the best path forward, making our lives easier and allowing us to work faster and on wider scales. Apuera digdi, science and technology allow us to imagine the future. They give us the tools to build a better normal, more sustainable cities and more progressive communities, a nation where no one is left behind as we march towards a shared horizon. Bilang mga estudyante ng College of Science, may mas dakula kamong obligasyon para maestablisar ang science-driven culture, an orientation based on truth that emphasizes our common baseline of knowledge that employs a rigorous and empirical approach to seeking solutions. Ibig kaning sabihon, we must weed out disinformation and smart shaming and in its place entrench a culture that treats truth-telling as an imperative. Ang hamon kaini sa tuya, to find more of us, kaipuhan na padakulaon asin lalong pararumo na marhay, ang pagpapahalaga sa siyensya beyond our labs, classrooms, and offices. Pirmitang tandaan, mas makusog ang boses ta kung nagkakasararo kita. With a crisis of this magnitude, we will need more innovators like you, forging new paths where old ones seem blocked, always thinking about the best and most efficient solutions. Kaya padagos lang. Daibot sabihon na ninhuli ta hoven kamo, dikit sana ang pwede nindong ikontribuir. Pilipino kamong may kakayahan na mag-angat ning kapwa sagud magibon ning better normal. Sarong mas marhay na kinaban na mas patas, mas makatao, mas nakakabisto nin dunong sa kadignidad kang kada saro. Liwat, congratulations! Nasa likod nindo ako sagud ang bilog ng Office of the Vice President. Diyos mabalo sa indo, mabuhay ka mo gabos.
Indeed, it is a great privilege to have the Vice President of our country herself to give insights and words of encouragement to our students and awardees.
This goes without saying, we must continue to strive in our way and pace to achieve our goals and become exemplars of character, leadership, and service in our respective fields in the imminent future.
Moving on, at this part of the ceremony, we'd like to show due reverence to our tireless faculty and teachers who bridge gaps, literal generational gaps, to ensure the quality delivery of instruction in this new normal, completely virtual setup.
Pagpupugay sa inyo aming mga guro. We are proud to present to all of you the BUCS Faculty Awardees for academic year 2020 to 2021. Professor Jaslyn T. Imperial, Professor Jocelyn E. Serrano, Professor Christian Y. C., Professor Davy B. Balmadrid, Professor Maria Teresa A. Mirandilla, Professor Joan M. Cordovilla, Professor Jonathan Jaime G. Guerrero, Professor Laarni D. Pancho, Professor Amelia A. Dorosan, Professor Phil V. Morano, Professor Joseph E. Miranda, Professor Lilibeth A. Cahuday,
Professor Karen P. Conda, Professor Nolly B. Lucila, Professor Joan N. Mallorca, Professor Magnolia Vida A. Cano, Professor Jason A. Lucilo, Professor Ivane N. Malaluan, Professor Mary Joy P. Canon, Professor Maria Corazon B. Barameda, Professor Marian Isabel L. Sabdao, Professor Lani L. Masada, Professor Aris J. Ordonez, Professor Benedicto B. Balilo.
One more round of applause for our professors, teachers, and non-teaching staff for their valiant efforts throughout the school year, braving the existing pandemic to efficiently manage the college and the students.
Now for the moment most of you have been waiting for. Needless to say, this term has been one of the toughest years in our lives. With the COVID-19 pandemic prompting us to a digital shift, none of us were completely ready for. Migraines, breakdowns, and even super typhoons and daily power outages might have come and gone, yet you all stand here triumphantly, overcoming the obstacles the year hurled.
So, it is with a spirit of valor that we present to you the BUCS University College of Science Academic Scholars for the first semester and second semester academic year 2020 to 2021.
Pagbati sa inyo mga siyentipiko ng kolehiyo ng agham. Padayon mga scholar ng bayan.
Academic Scholars for the first semester, academic year 2020 to 2021. BS Biology. Batalier Donavi B. Belen Joel C. Bo Seidel B. Ko Zarina Pauline G. Embudo Helen Gale P. Fabilane Jeddah R. Flestado Lorenzo John F. Fresnido Georgie May O. Gonzalez Devon Claire B. Margalio Monique C. Santua Weliza P. Barameda Jonel B. Benguet Trisha Klein B. Bien Marielle Agnes B. Buela Alexis B. Candela Kent Joshua S. Coloma Zandre Chris V. Dugay Julieta B. Escalante Sofia Isabel F. Espinas Russell M. Gigantoca Carla E. Glovo Dina Erica P. Gohar Jeremy Mariel B. Letada Robert G. Mirandilia Therese A. Neri Erica K.B. Nocedo Jolina Marie N. Nunez Cherry Ann M. Olayes Donabel O. Pareja Christine Diane L. Rafalio Chelsea G. Sinogba Jose Emmanuel M. Tercero Chris John M. Tibor Jacqueline M. Valladolid Johanny M. Villacruel Kyle Cendric P. Villanueva John Carlos C. U. Spencer Bien H. Borlagdan Christine C. Bufete Sean G. Caballero Christine Joy M. Eborde Vinci E. Fernandez IVS, Gonzalez Noreen H, Jubilia GNGMF, Imperial Rian Abigail P, Lopez Paul Haji B, Lozada John Wilford A, Mirabete Delphine June III B, Napoles Adolfo Gabriel B, Neria Jester Claudette M, Felicia Laarni Jane P, Perdigon James Myron G, Ranara Maria Sheena B, Romabon Phoebe May B, Sanorho Ronavi G, Xiao Ralph Alistair B, Barameda Richard B, Calio Laura Isabel F, Canio Eddie Marie M, De Castro Rogelyn Ann L, Gutlay Sophia, Lorenaria Alfred John L, Sardona Judy Ann M, Ubal Paul Marshall V, Velasquez Mary Jane O, Bornell Justin Joy E, Burabo Dionysus B, Cuadro Angela May D, Esparacio Bell France May F, Fontelar Gerson G, Lee Alicia Therese M, Molato Mary Daniel B, Perez Ana Blasila D, Santelices Ella May A, Chansay Ivy Claire M, Aril Micah V, Ashado Marisa C, Biton Janelle C, Bustamante Stephanie May C, Mape Nino R, Navera Priam Christian C, Nunez Tangerine L, Olivares Cloyd Miko A, Realuyo Sammy Carla Erica D, Solano Roland Dominic R,
BS Chemistry, Arididon Michael P, Dado Rina May A, Futo Siron Jan, Perion Milian B, Reblando Rayan V,
BS Computer Science, Manzanero Eliza Marie R, Bachiller James Luke Francis T, Balmedina Jefferson L, De la Rama Rian D, Guanizo Megan A, Henson Claire L. Leonetta John Jave G. Taclas Catherine Denise M. Andes Francis Angelo M.
BS Information Technology. Aragon Jonalet B. Arevalo Marl John B. Pañares Joshua B. Banico Jeffrey T. Bolaños Christine C. Galan Mark Angelo A. Genovania Meraflor G. Hernandez Noel Chris H. Ibones Crystal Faye B. Indionco Jose Paulo V. Logroño Ace Arwin G. Maniquis Charles Jullier M. Morete Jonathan A. Napi Francel John G. Orogo Dana Jane R. Prado Janus Ashley F. Ramboyong Christine T. Sapusaw Patrick Ray P. Uno Humphrey M. Abihuro Jessica May B. Alamares Chris Justin N. Alejo Ciceron III O. Balaguer Rodel P. Balaoro Christine M. Bilyeza Lindsay F. Bristol Mila J. Q. Castillo Daniel Ann A. Convocar Earl Jairus A. Cordelia George E. De Guzman Ryan A. Ella Jocelyn Daniel B. Escoto John Dominic B. Garduque Roven F. Lopez Gabriel B. Miguela John Irwin B. Pepaño Royland V. Postrado Millicent F. Sabana Grisel Y. Baria John Luis B. Batas Ken Patrick G. Bobis Carl Marvin. Borlagdan Princess Joy B. Breva Ron G. A. Calayan Carl Josh B. Gabionza Benaya Hazel F. Guevara Kent Brian M. Loreno Emeline M. Monforte Crisel Iris Jane L. Paras John Matthew L. Ponta L. Mark Benedict T. Relorcasa Yumel RVP. Sinugba John Joseph R. Abrigo Kayla Y. Armero Jade V. Bakisal Jobert T. Belen John Vic T. Bulandos Laramay N. Bonete Maryjoy B. Bonlay Joan F. Bosogon Chito Ace M. Cardell Nicole K.A. Quinera Jason C. Madrona Lalaine M. Malaiba Andrew Marie N. Manalo Stephen Keith D. Matias Neil Joshua H. Nebres Maria Jalarose V. Quintal Janine M. Abion Julian B. Alberto Kenneth Z. Butiquid Jerry Earl F. Castro Annelyn C. Ciruelos Kimberly P. De Lumen Maria Nica S. Delana Jean Kayla S. Fernandez Hannah Catherine B. Jove Yoga T. Labrador Joshua O. Marco John Claude G. Quiapos Frances Micaela B.
BS Meteorology. Berania Chris Dane C. Seda Vince J.S. Dehita Maria Angelica S. Academic Scholars for the second semester academic year 2020 to 2021. BS Biology. Habias John Robert P. Afundar Almir E. Arizala Maria Cassandra L. 𝐒𝐚𝐠𝐲𝐿 Cyril G.G. Bedes Carlos Jr. D. Bigtas Jericho M. Calio Angelica B. Castro Stephanie Abigail B. Cleofe Juna Rose S. Damasig Angel Rica Ella R. De Lima Maria Anica Dawn D. Guevara Ainex Samador V. Lozano Micaela D. Margalio Yvette B. Miliete Julie Ariza L. Nabor Luigi Ivan L. Orozco Ivy Vera B. Peñales Marie Jaira F. Rifarial Neil Joshua M. Roldan Enrico Javier A. Silva Suzanne O. Takurda Milabeth V. Chodoro Maria Kayla P. Torres Jezreel F. Victoria Nadine Zaira. Villar Luis Joy B. Ayana Angel Hines May. Balia Charlene B. Baria Albert Jed H. Buarao Donald Christian S. Buenaflor Maria Bem Alora N. Burzon Mary Jane B. Cabana Aloha Jean B. Kadag Jemima A. Kapinpin Gilbert Jr. L. Chua James Christian R. Clapis Jamel C. Contacto Christian C. De la Cruz Nicole Denise C. Dimla Hainer Julia T. Felicia Precious Andrea A. Gambito Carl Terrence S. Javier Mark Angelo B. Jimenez Shane M. Labao Trisha May D. Lagarde Al Justin D. Lariosa Irish Joy G. Marinas Angelica S. Mera Glenmark Ace F. Miliares Maria Rochelle S. Palivino Kurt John B. Peran Patricia E. Pohol Joshua Rain P. Kilingan Angelic Rose V. Ramirez Nick Andrew O. Reverente Josh Luis R. Rodriguez Mavi Criza P. Shapno Maria Francesca May G. Tumbaga Ashley June G. Vera Gemna KG. Alvarado Maria Darlene M. Brondial Whistle Sam. Bualoy Regine Joy B. Guerrero Nicole Angela P. Hernandez Hercel Luis T. Malto Machelle Valerie L. Mariscotas Luis Miguel M. Mesa Maria G. and Via D. Muhar Mikael Eris M. Ombao Rochelle Joyce N. Ponce Christine Faye D. Unay Alea Lay B. Ranolayan Windy S. Revenke Catherine T. Samar Jasmine Chanel U. Tundag Donna Y. Villamor Robbie Julian E. Arenas Therese Catherine A. Ate Gwendolyn P. Aviles Grish R. Banyares Oria May B. Billion Joel C. Bernales Elaine Q. Bo Seidel B. Brondial Leonard Elijah G. Kabatingan Christine R. Cabral Katrina B. Casta Felina Faith A. Lotario Rhea Jean C. Co Zarina Pauline G. De Asis Amor A. Dig Paulo Ken B. Dulay Irish Joy N. Embudo Helen Gale P. Fabilane Jeddah R. Flestado Lorenzo John F. Fresnido Georgie May O. Gallardo Denise Jessa M. Gonzalez Devon Claire B. Langita and Angelcel P. Lovendino Grignard Braden B. Mabansay Lester. Mabeza Bernadette K. L. Margalio Monique C. Merluza Alu Marie D. Milano Ian Harold N. Baronda Karen Marian G. Pexon Joyce Ann B. Kissing Cindy B. Reforma Sofia Nicole M. Saberola Kate M. Santua Eliza P. Tapel Denevie Regine M. Villanueva Lloyd Ian G. Bagajong Prodolin D. Barameda Janelle B. Bengue Trisha Klein B. Bien Mariel Agnes B. Vuela Alexis B. Candela Kent Joshua S. Coloma Zandre Chris V. Dugay Julieta B. Escalante Sofia Isabel F. Espinas Rosel M. Gigantoka Carla E. Glovo Dinah Erica P. Gohar Jeremy Mariel B. Gonzalez Ken C. Letada Robert G. Liamelo Geraldine M. Mirandilia Therese A. Molina Robert Paul T. Neri Erica K. B. Nocedo Jolina Marie N. Nunez Cherry Ann M. Olias Donabel O. Pareja Christine Diane L. Rafalio Chelsea G. Recurque Sofia Hannah M. Romasanta Sean Ira Merrill E. Sinogba Jose Emmanuel M. Tadoran Ria Chris M. Tercero, Chris John M. Tibor Jacqueline M. Valladolid Johanny M. Villacruel Kyle Cendric P. Villanueva John Carlos C. U. Spencer Bien H. Alpe Jobert D. Amolo Gerald R. Bartolo Maria Kyla O. Benitez Kent Brian A. Borlagdan Christine C. Buenaflor Juna Marie A. Buffete Sean G. Purzon Kirshner Ryle B. Caballero Christine Joy M. Carr Mary Rose T. Eborde Vinci E. Fernandez IVS. Gonzalez Noreen H. Jubilia Gian Jim F. Imperial Rian Abigail P. Lopez Paul Haji B. Lozada John Wilford A. Martinez Jaime B. Medallon Joyce Ann N. Mirabeda Delphine June III B. Napoles Adolfo Gabriel B. Neo Jubel S. Neria Jester Claudette M. Felicia Laarni Jane P. Perdigon James Myron G. Ranara Maria Sheena B. Ravalo Shobi Lynn R. Romabon Phoebe May B. Salvadora Mary Frinlin N. Sanorho Ronavi G. Shao Ralph Alistair B. Trogo Andrea Lorraine O. Abehuela Junzar B. Abinal Zaigi N. Africa Verna Joy P. Atendido Pamela Grace D. Ayala Hazel A. Baldo Luis Martin Rai A. Barbin Maria Carmela R. Barameda Richard B. Barameda Jean Christine B. Basas Michelle Edna M. Bingol Eurydice Z. Kalahate Kate Colleen D. Calio Laura Isabel F. Canyo Edemarie M. Clemente Joanna Marie D. De Castro Rogelyn Ann L. Dometita Marian Feliz B. Ebuenga Krisha Christine B. Furing Cornelis D. Gutlay Sofia. Hanora Samantha J. La Guardia Katrina Milen R. Lorinaria Alfred John L. Lee Cyrus Christian B. Pincaro Mary Rose N. Rifo Mark H. Ronda Eleanor C. Sardona Judy Ann M. Tagomata Christine Gail G. Ubal Paul Marshall V. Velasquez Mary Jane O. Yanzon Mary Angelica Isabel. Lee Alicia Therese M. Malco Marjorie C. Hipos Miel Aimee G. Buena Maria Jesseniel C. Nieto Nikki Marie. Moral Kathleen B. Ocayo Geraldine C. Perez Ana Blasila D. Cornell Justin Joy E. Cuadro Angela May D. Mahino Angel M. Navera Priam Christian C. Mulato Mary Daniel B. Solano Roland Dominic R. Arevalo Pauline Marie M. Banisil City Aifa R. Balaoro Lenar B. Belardo Jonathan B. Burabo Dionysus B. Corvera Christine Denise C. Esparas Yobel France May F. Fajardo April Rose H. Galliano Gillian G. Gayanes Angeli Gabriel. Chansay Ivy Claire N. Vasquez Lars Lancelot R. Mostrado Tristan Anthony M. Banzuela Carla A. Bertumen Bianca. Fontelar Gerson G. Pabiliar Danica May M. Olivares Cloyd Nico A. Santelices Ella May A. Francisco Queen Buneth O. De los Reyes John B. Despabiladeras Shaina B. Amaro Hans Audrey C. Ariel Micah V. Ashado Marisa C. Basas Christine Joy R. Beato Hurt Jupet B. Bigueras Cristel Don E. Biton Janelle C. Bobier Julius Patrick D. Bolaños Daryl Hannah O. Bustamante Stephanie May C. Sedos Eric Franklin V. Foliantes Shira M. Foliente Meryl Eve E. Garma Alisa Joy T. Jelit Linel Marie V. 𝐒𝐚𝐠𝐲𝐭 Justin O. Graheda Mark Aldrin B. Guevara Portia Ira L. Gulpan Lope II G. Liorca Lindsay G. Lopez John Paul B. Mapen Nino R. Marchan Samantha L. Moralejo Jean Kimberly B. Nasol Erica M. Nunez Tangerine L. Valenzuela Marian Ruth Ann M. Kiane Nehemiah S. Realuyo Sami Carla Erica D. Sabila Elaine Joy D. Sablaon Chabelita A. Santos Kirsten Lay R. Son Kyle Nicole L.
BS Chemistry. Balindan Godwin L. Bungalos Blessy Faith S. Borbe Chesibel M. Camba Nina Carmela T. Cardinio Jason B. Clemente Kenneth Keenan L. Cruz Marl Bethea Sofia O. Del Villar Aliyah Nicole O. Escobar Camille. Gomez Brian L. Habal Aliyah M. Juanitas Eileen A. Lacama Diana F. Malate Andrea Kina A. Manzanillo Pauline Grace G. Mariano Stella Maries N. Moises Mizel Kiana N. Moreno Precious Jeana Faye N. Nate Mary Joy J. Ocampo Hannah Liza L. Olaybal Eloisa N. Ostonal Kenneth Christian L. Palacios Joy L. Parais Mary Christine T. Belovelo Crystal Angel M. Simbulan Niels Aaron A. Toledo Laika Marie R. Trillies Jumel R. Vega Justin James B. Balbin Richard Jr. D. Balderas Maria Lani A. Banyega Ella May J. Bautista Mark Shane D. Bitara Beverly Shane. Bualo Risha May B. Cantuba Bianca Joy T. Coordinete Blaze Aurelius B. Erato Jericho A. Escuro Neil Christian Rafael A. Gorduque Joel F. Mejorada Giselle John P. Moran Frenzy B. Motilia Mark Angelo A. Occidental Pamela Kate K. Olalo Alan Frank F. Palmones Betty May O. Toralba Rhoda D. Aridedon Michael P. Balatukan Millard Emmanuel B. Banzuela Leticia Kyle. Bazabe Myla B. Benamira Mary Rose B. Bulawan Charlene B. Dado Rina May A. Del Villar Jana Louise O. Esplana James E. O. Fangindalan Danilo Jr. J. Marco Lomer A. Monreal Carl M. Nipas Earl Gerald D. Ongonyon Jose Joseph M. Perion Melian B. Reliama John Clark Owen G. Rodriguez Danica May B. Vibal Christine Faith N.
BS Computer Science. Aguilar Maria Pauline Samantha N. Barnard Robert S. Belga Kenneth James B. Bite Jericho F. Boyon KCB. Cardona Jan Orlan P. Cifra Mark Jerome C. Cleofe RJB. Corporal Leonard C. Cuenca Paulo B. Enorme Carl Cedric H. Gaurano Ramil Jr. G. Gomez John Olan S. Luzon Mark Humphrey F. Morales Arcel Jen V. Nashon Angel May A. Saba Aina Marie L. San Joaquin Gabriel Jean G. Soto Gerald John M. Aicardo Kenneth Felix John L. Cabais Anton Cesar A. Kalitisin Cleomark Ian B. Corda Joshua B. Dino Renzo Roel S. Francia Leandro P. Gongona Maria Angelica A. Lianeta Jurenil L. Moradillo Alexa O. Palakay Sean Jethro A. Balana Renmar F. Balistoy Paul Edward, Echalas Francis Elijah A, Madrid Rafael James N, Magtagnog John Dave G, Padrigon Craig Aiden D, Yando Veronica Luis L, Roque Kyle Artiel B, Salak Ezra T, Acosta Martin M, Arania McJ L, Bandagosa Sean Angelo M, Banzuela Romelin A, Bats William F, Belangel John Michael P, Benosa Mark Vincent C, Brutus Errol B, Cáceres Giselle Ann C, Castro Christian L, Dionis Nico B, Dolosa LD Benedict J, Empleo Joshua Jarl E, Hermino Aliana F, Esquilona Renzo J, Ke Marvin Joseph R, Liandelar Aaron Anthony M, Liave RVO, Lopez Just Adrian D, Manzanero Eliza Marie R, Mendoza Brian Dave D, Miliare Christian B, Nebres Justin John B, Poche Ella May R, Rodrigueza Larrywell L, Salalima Lubert Kaimo B, Serrano Jovena May S, Zaragoza Nino R, Aparicio Neil Ryan P, Bachelier James Luke Francis T, Balmedina Jefferson L, Barcela Marco Joaquin V, Braga Gladys May M, De la Cruz Maria Josh Francesca, De la Rama Rian D, Donghil Patrick M, Guanyizo Megan A, Hasareno Miko P, Gypsane China S, Lao Ian Christian A, Lianeta John Versi, Misolas Rowan Pearl M, Osiliada Nestor Rafael N, Rada Jan Vincent B, Chamzon Luis Dalia I, Acosta Anthony Luis L, Alerta Alexandra Bea D, Bona Obra Adrian A, Borbe Dens Messery O, Bueno John Blaze N, Kabatingan Carlo R, De Guzman Shireen B, Durana Flora May S. 𝐏𝐚𝐠𝐻𝐿 Nessen A. Henson Claire L. Herrera Gian Joy E. Igay Rachel Carmen A. Molata Calvin E. Monreal Adam M. Nario Rena O. Peña Maria Daniela C. Ramirez Aubrey A. Ramirez Christine Fiona C. Rehinales Shaquille O'Neal J. Reyes Ryan. Ubania Arlene C. Ballesteros Casey L. Barrios Stephen Andre B. Castro Maydel Joyce B. Del Rosario Carlos Gabriel E. Hintalan IVL. Lianeta John Jave G. Manlangit Mendrix C. Munoz Krisha Luis S. Rojero Darlene. Taklas Catherine Denise M. Andes Francis Angelo M. Basco John Lloyd V. Clemente Jefferson F.
BS Information Technology. Belarmino Menchi B. Bitara Robert Carlil T. De Los Reyes Jonathan B. Grado Luis Anthony N. Timbas Elvins M. Beredo John RGD. Oliva Juriza O. Abion Desi M. Aragon Jonalet B. Arevalo Marljan B. Banyares Joshua B. Banico Jeffrey T. Bayola Jed O. Bolaños Christine C. Brusola Alexis Aubrey B. De la Cruz Jimmy Jr. P. Espinosa Jennifer D. Felices Kim B. Galian Mark Angelo A. Genevania Metaflor G. Hernandez Noel Chris H. Ibones Crystal Faye B. Indionco Jose Paulo V. Logroño Ace Arwin G. Maniquis Charles Gellier M. Mirabuena Julius Emmanuel G. Morete Jonathan A. Napi Francel John G. Orogo Dani Jane R. Prado Janus Ashley F. Reperoga Vincent B. Revoltar Hannah Sofia D. Sa Pusaw Patrick Ray P. Uno Humphrey M. Villaraza Warren N. Alamares Chris Justin N. Alba Kim Ashley N. Alejo Cicerone III O. Balaoro Christine M. Belgica Neil Francis B. Belleza Lindsay F. Bilangel Julius C. Bolon Ram Dominic N. Castillo Daniel Ann A. Castillo Elisa Joy O. Cordelia George E. Ella Jesslyn Daniel D. Gorduque Rovin F. Lopez Gabriel B. Pepaño Royland V. Postrado Millicent F. Romano John Ray L. Sabanal Glizel Y. Belen Diana Grace S. Bio Alia Clarice B. Bobies Carl Marvin. Borlagdan Princess Joy B. Breva Ronji A. Kalinacion Christine P. Gabionza Benaya Hazel F. Leantino Eileen May M. Monforte Grisel Iris Ann L. Montaz Jeva Rhea B. Oleriana Lancelot S. Paras John Matthew L. Piano Edric Lloyd H. Rantael Mark Benedict T. Pelorcasa Liumel Harvey P. Serrano Ava Jane C. Yanga Brent Matthew B. Armero Jade V. Bakisal Jobber T. Belen Johnvic T. Belien Nina Angela A. Bitara Anthony Laurencio L. Bulandos Lara May N. Bonlay Joan F. Cardell Nicole K. A. Kasim Kenneth Zeus D. Malaiba Andrew Marie N. Manalo Stephen Keith D. Matias Neil Joshua H. Quintal Janine M. Castro Annalyn C. Ciruelos Kimberly P. Mayor Ian Andrew S. Quiapos Frances Micaela B. Galoso Jogi A. Sa Avedra Kierzan Rick H.
BS Meteorology. Abundo Neil Armand G. Aguado John Michael P. Alag Michael Angelo L. Asay John Ezekiel B. Atrero Kier John Michael T. Barbarin Jem Crisel A. Bosing Gian Carlo A. Bernido Kathleen K. M. Boneo Menard Godden B. Cabate Ralph Cedric R. Canyo Eddie Kim M. Shoko Francis Elmer S. Cleofe Louise Bernadette B. Dado Julian Chayla A. Enriquez Doris Solet R. Esposado Leonardo Jr. R. Estolonio Yunji Kindler B. Galido Laika May B. Hina Amiel Brenzo. Manalo Paul Ian D. Montero Janine M. Mostar Dan Lee P. Naag Maria Victoria Jesusa G. Noveno Michael Angelo O. Pamplona Alina C. Pura Marilu G. Raro Rod Kyle M. Turirit Camille B.
Congratulations to our academic scholars for this academic year. May the indefatigable Bicolanos continue to thrive, and each and every one of us as we continue to brave uncharted territories in this flexible learning period.
Moving on, may we call on our very own BS Meteorology students to give us an intermission number. Everyone, please welcome Forecast.
Wake up fine. Tell me that I'm alright, that I ain't gonna die. All that I want is a hole in the ground. You can tell me when it's alright for me to come out. Hard times gonna make you wonder why you even try. Hard times gonna take you down and laugh when you cry. These lives, and I still don't know how I even survive. Hard times, hard times. And I gotta get to rock bottom. Walking around with a little rain cloud hanging over my head, and it ain't coming down. Where do I go? Give me some sort of sign. You hit me with lightning, maybe I'll come alive. Hard times gonna make you wonder why you even try. Hard times gonna take you down and laugh when you cry. These lives, and I still don't know how I even survive. Hard times, hard times. And I gotta get to rock bottom. Tell my friends I'm coming down real good. when you cry.
These lives,
And I still don't know how I even survive.
hard times,
Hard times,
hard times,
hard times.
hard times,
Gonna make you wonder why you even try.
hard times.
Gonna take you down and laugh when you cry.
These lives,
And I still don't know how I even survive.
hard times,
Hard times. And I'm gonna get to rock bottom.
At this juncture, we would also like to recognize the exceptional academic efforts of 10 CSians who truly have been at the peak of their prowess this academic term. These students have traversed matchless lengths to get their respective achievements.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present to all of you the top academic scholars list for academic year 2020 to 2021. Pagbati sa inyo!
Top 10 𝐒𝐚𝐠𝐲𝐿 University College of Science academic scholars for the first semester of the academic year 2020 to 2021. Sardona Judy Ann M., BS Biology 3. Lee Cyrus Christian B., BS Biology 3. Sedo Zeric Frankley V., BS Biology 3. Realuyo Sami Carla Erica D., BS Biology 3. Fuliente Maril Eve E., BS Biology 3. Vega Justin James B., BS Chemistry 1. Fontelar Gerson G., BS Biology 3. Canio Edmarie M., BS Biology 3. Balaoro Lenar B., BS Biology 3. Borabo Dionysus B., BS Biology 3.
Forbes best defined leadership as a process of social influence which maximizes the efforts of others towards the achievement of a collective goal. This notion of leadership stems from social influence and mutual esteem, and not authority or power.
Indeed, as a key pillar of 𝐒𝐚𝐠𝐲 University, we expect the academe to mold future leaders and critical thinkers who will pave the way along with others to a successful and prosperous 𝐒𝐚𝐠 region and beyond.
And thus, we hereby present to you the Leadership Awardees for 𝐒𝐚𝐠 University College of Science this academic term, who truly embody one of the key pillars of our very institution, ipagpatuloy mga lider, estudyante. College Student Council, Academic Year 2020 to 2021. Interim President, Cyrus Christian B. Lee. Interim Vice President, Mary Daniel B. Mulato. Interim Secretary, Yobel Franz May F. Espadas. Interim Treasurer, Marian Feliz B. Domitita. Interim Auditor, Samantha J. Henoras. Interim Business Manager, Zaigi N. Abinal. Interim Public Information Officer, Gabriel B. Lopez. Interim Representatives, Stephen Keith D. Manalo, Diana Grace S. Belen, Jusil Ann C. Caceres,
Junior Counselors: Adrian Jones M. Abache, Francis Angelo M. Andes, Dionysus B. Burabod, Juna Rose S. Cleofe, Paulo Ken D. Dig, Miel Aimee G. Hipos, Alicia Therese M. Lee, Princess Noella M. Sagion, Jean Robert E. Van Dort, Kyle Cendric P. Villacruel, John Carlos C. Villanueva,
Bicol University Symbiosis Interim President Ana Blasila D. Perez, Bicol University Chemical Science Society President Azrael John C. Consulta, Bicol University Academic Consortium of Computer Science Students Interim President Roland L. Alavera, Bicol University Circle of Unified Information Technology Students Interim President Janine N. Quintal, Bicol University Students Organization for Meteorology President Maria Angelica S. Deita, Bicol University College of Science Peer Counselors Organization Interim President Bill Joshua O. Bunkokan,
Ciencia Board of Editors: Erwin James Saludo, Lori Rose Kagampang, Lorenzo John Flestado, Nomer Marco, Jose Joseph Ongonion, Congratulations to our awardees. Moving forward, in this crucial time of the new normal, we need people who are risk-averse and people-first, who emerge into the front lines with much enthusiasm to help others, especially in times of calamity. And throughout the school year, we have witnessed CSians who went out on a limb to contribute to the larger Bicolana society, as we have seen one of the most calamitous natural disasters and pandemic since time immemorial.
In fidelity with the service pillar of Bicol University, we give our deepest gratitude to these students who dauntlessly made an impact to serve their communities. With much honor, we present to you the service awardees of Bicol University College of Science for this academic term.
BU Symbiosis: BU Chemical Science Society, BU Academic Consortium of Computer Science Students, BU Circle of Unified Information Technology Students, BU Students Organization for Meteorology. BUCS Peer Counselors Organization. 𝐏𝐚𝐠𝐲𝐻. Pagpupugay. Congratulations to our service awardees. May the flame and passion for service never die out.
Henceforth, the College of Science wouldn't be the dynamic institution we perceive it of today without its esteemed college-based organizations. These are comprised of the Access, Chess, Circuits, Storm, Symbiosis, Peer Counselors, and Sports Club. Each of these CBOs have done their part to serve and bridge their constituents through the virtual school year.
And with much deliberation, our outstanding college-based organization is Chemical Science Society.
Hi everyone, I'm 𝐒𝐤𝐲𝐮𝐩𝐿, currently the Biochemical Science Society President, and we would like to extend our deepest gratitude first to the Department of Chemistry, especially to our advisor, Dr. Samuel C. Bobeles, and of course to the faculty for their unending support, who has always been there for each activity that we have. And secondly, to my co-members and officers, the Biochemical Science Society officers and members. It's because of them why we have this award. I always say to them that whenever we have an activity, do not worry that we encounter difficulty because we always have each other. And third, to the College of Science Student Council and to the CSAC advisor, Miss Marian, thank you so much for the support. And lastly, to the students of chemistry department, thank you so much for all the students, for all the support. I always say to them, we always say to them that all that we do is for them, and we wanted to prove to them that we are not just an organization, but we are an organization who cares to the welfare of the students, and I think we did that through this award. And I almost forgot, we would like to thank our Dean, Ma'am Jocelyn E. Serrano. Thank you so much, ma'am, for the unending support and for believing in chess. And I guess chess is back on the track. Thank you.
Congratulations to our outstanding CBO for this academic year. May your organization continue to serve the student body for the next academic years to come with the challenge of facing the new normal.
They have not just shown their excellence inside the university, but have also proven themselves as true BUeños, who are agents of change and are world-class students. We would also like to recognize our students who represented our college and university to various academic and non-academic competitions that gave pride to our college. Best Design Campus Papers of the Philippines, BDCP 2020. Ciencia School Publication. Awards. Best Infographics. Best Editorial Page Design. Most Child-Friendly Design. Medallion of Visual and Creative Excellence. Best Design Campus Papers of the Philippines Top 10. Nominations. Best in Sports Page Design, Best in Editorial, Best in Game Coverage Story, Best in Editorial Page Design, Most Child-Friendly Design, Best in New Photography, Modern Modular Design, Best Branding and Campus Paper Identity, Best Infographic, Teacher's Choice, Finalist BDCP College Level. Ateneo Programming Challenge 2021 Open Category Individual Ranking. Gerald Miranda, BSCS3, 8th place. John Paul Azore, BSCS3, 9th place. Francis Angelo Andes, BSCS3, 14th place. Jonathan De Los Reyes, BSIT1, 15th place. Noel Chris Hernandez, BSIT2, 23rd place. Vincent Lumibao, BSCS3, Honorable Mention. Christopher Alcantara, BSCS3, Honorable Mention.
At this juncture, we would also like to give due recognition to students who have gone beyond the means, exuberantly embodying the pillars of leadership, service, and scholarship in the process. We proudly present to you the awardees for the outstanding students of Bicol University College of Science, Pagpupugay.
Presenting our most outstanding student in leadership, Lee Cyrus Christian B, BS Biology 3.
Most outstanding student in service, Lee Cyrus Christian B, BS Biology 3.
Most outstanding student in scholarship, Fontelar Gerson G, BS Biology 3.
And now, for the most outstanding Bicol University College of Science students, Lee Cyrus Christian B, BS Biology 3. Fontelar Gerson G, BS Biology 3. Scholarship, leadership, service, and character, pillars of our institution that each student should inculcate and embody. Let us hear from two distinguished students from the College of Science that exhibit and personify such: Mr. Gerson Fontelar, the outstanding student for scholarship, and Mr. Cyrus Christian Lee, the outstanding student for leadership and service.
Isang pinagpalang araw po sa ating lahat. Sa ating panauhing pandangal, Honorable Vice President Leni Robredo, sa ating BU President, Dr. Arnulfo M. Mascarenhas, sa ating Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Amelia A. Dorosan, Deans and Directors, sa ating mapagmahal na ina ng Kolehiyo ng Agham, Professor Jocelyn E. Serrano, Department Chairs, Faculty and Staff, mga kapwa ko mag-aaral, at sa lahat ng nanonood ng ating virtual na pagtitipon, isang magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Ako po si Cyrus Christian Lee, isang mag-aaral mula sa Department of Biology at malugod ko pong tinatanggap ang parangal bilang BU College of Science Most Outstanding Student, Most Outstanding Student in Leadership, and Most Outstanding Student in Service. Hindi ko po ito makakamtan kung hindi dahil sa suporta at tulong ng aking mga magulang, mga kapamilya, mga matalik kong kaibigan, mga kapwa ko bio kids, mga kapwa ko CSians at mga kapwa ko BUCS na ipinagkatiwala sa akin ang pagiging student leader sa ating institusyon. Kaya maraming salamat po. Hindi naging madali sa lahat ang distance learning setup. Bawat isa sa atin ay may iba't ibang kwento sa kung paano natin napagtagumpayan ang mga hamon ng online classes, kaya saludo ako sa inyong lahat. Ngunit, hindi lahat kwento ng tagumpay. Patuloy tayong sinusubok at mas lalong hinahamon ng online classes. At sa parating na academic year, naway mapakinggan ang mga hinaing ng mga kapwa ko mag-aaral para sa ligtas na balik eskwela. Naranasan ko mismo ang hirap na dulot ng online classes, kaya mas lalo nating palawakin ang panawagan para sa ligtas na balik eskwela para magkita-kita tayo muli sa 4 na sulok ng silid-aralan sa Bicol University na walang nakaramdamang takot at pangamba at makukuha ang quality education na sa atin ay marapat lamang. Tayo po ay magpapatuloy bilang isang student leader, bilang isang BUCS, at naway ang mga taong nanonood sa mga oras na ito ay piliin din ang magpatuloy at lumaban sa hamon ng buhay. Pinapaalalahanan ko po kayo na to stay safe and to stay healthy, and don't forget po to demand for accountability. Huwag po nating kalimutan na to exercise our right to vote sa darating na halalan at hikayatin ang ating mga kababayan na magparehistro. Tayo din po sana ay magpabakuna na kung mayroon tayong pagkakataon. Maraming salamat po at padayon mga sayantipiko ng bayan.
Pagbati sa lahat ng dumalo sa virtual na pagtitipong ito. Aking sisimulan ang pagtanggap sa karangalang ito sa pagpapasalamat sa mga taong naging tulay upang ito ay makamit. At upang maitawid ko ang napakahirap na online classes. Totoo ngang marami-rami din ang napagtagumpayan ang mga hamon ng online classes. Subalit hindi natin maikakaila na may mga naiwan. Ako ay isa lamang sa daan-daang mag-aaral ng kolehiyo ng Agham, sa libo-libong mag-aaral ng Bicol University, at sa milyong-milyong mag-aaral ng Pilipinas na patuloy na nagsusumamo para sa ligtas na balik eskwela. At alam kong herd immunity ang sagot dito. Matalinong pamamalakad ng bansa ang aming kailangan ngayon higit kailanman. Ang scholarship ay isa lamang sa 4 na haligi ng universidad. Nawa ay patuloy tayong mahubog sa kabuuan nito. Kaakibat ng magandang pag-uugali, pamumuno at pagseserbisyo. Patuloy tayong magsumikap para sa bayan. At ito ay panawagan para sa ligtas na balik eskwela.
At this part of the program, we move on to the turnover ceremonies for the incoming College Student Council, who were entrusted with votes by the CSian population during the recently concluded USC-CSE elections held last May 5th, 2021.
And to give his privileged speech, may we call on Mr. 𝐒𝐢𝐲𝐿, the interim president of the Bicol University College of Science College Student Council.
Isang mapayapa at mapagpalayang hapon po sa ating lahat to the Bicol University College of Science Administration headed by our very able dean, Professor 𝐿𝐸, department chairs, faculty members, staff, students, awardees, proud parents, and everyone watching at this very moment. A pleasant afternoon to all. It was March 18, 2019 during the recognition ceremonies of our college. I said,
"Stand for the students' welfare and development. To the newly elected officers, let's work together for the betterment of the student body. Once again, this is 𝐒𝐢𝐲𝐻, ready to accept the challenge and responsibility. Your College of Science College Student Council President for the academic year 2019 to 2020. Thank you, and once again, a pleasant afternoon to all of you."
Thank you so much, Julian 𝐠𝐲𝐿, the outgoing CSE President and incoming CSE President.
Little did I know that journey would be a roller coaster ride, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has been part of it. My love and appreciation goes to all the students of the College of Science, who has been my family for the past 2 years. We have created a lot of memories then and now, and my heart is filled with so much gratitude knowing that we have been through this together. To the college-based organizations, 𝐒𝐲𝐚𝐲𝐿, headed by Blessed Perez, BUCS, headed by 𝐒𝐢𝐲𝐿𝐲𝐭nta, BU Circuits, headed by Janine Quetal, BU Access, headed by Roland Oliveira, BU Storm, headed by Angelica Dihita, BU CSPCO, headed by Pilwon Kokan. Special mention to the former presidents, Pres Emma Rebreno of Circuits and Pres Lixen of Chess, who has been part of my first term as the College Student Council President. Thank you very much. To all the block presidents of all year levels and all departments, thank you for being proactive and supportive for the past 2 years. We could have not reached our students if it weren't for your assistance and support. To Ciencia, I am proud of your achievements and your accomplishments. I wish you all the best as you continue to be vanguards of the truth. Padayon tayo. To the BUCS administration, Ma'am Joy Serrano, our Dean, to our current and former Associate Dean, Sir Evan Paje, Ma'am Lani Macedo, Sir Jason Lucilo, to our current and former College Student Activities Coordinator, Ma'am Isa Sabdao, Sir Dean Galeas, Sir Frank Miranda, and Ma'am Jazzy Imperial, thank you for the support. We couldn't have done our activities if it weren't for all of you. To my CSU family, Gwen, Danny, Redden, Yam, Marian, Sammy, Zaiki, Gab, Madeleine, Steven, Sel, Diana, Pakin, Deo, Carlo, Therese, Miel, Angelo, Bridget, Kyle, Robert, AJ, Princess, Sir Dean, and Mapisa, you are all the best. Thank you for the support and effort we all have shown. We may not be as active as before because of our personal schedules, but our bond and the family that we have built will always be there no matter what. All of you will always have a special place in my heart. To my besties, to Marian, Therese, Deo, and Jave, thank you for keeping me together when I feel like I'm falling apart. Thank you for always being there for me. Your support has fueled me to continue this journey and to never give up. To Janjan, Wilford, Bern, Spencer, Ralph, Sean, Lester, Gab, Sel, Robert, Jericho, the incoming CSE officers, I wish you the best of luck as I pass on to you the torch of leadership and service. I hope you raise it high enough to serve all the students and address their concerns with all your might. May you embrace this responsibility wholeheartedly as you serve the students in these trying times. Congratulations and good luck. To all the awardees of our second virtual recognition, congratulations. This day, as we celebrate all our successes and achievements, it doesn't stop us in pushing and racing for our call for #LigtasNaBalikEskwela. Let us continue to call for inclusive education and better pandemic response to ensure that no student will get left behind. Kaya for the last time, si Sai, ang sa indong leader na tapat-sapat at karapat-dapat, si Sai ang sa indong College Student Council President, si Sai. This has been Cyrus Christian Binosili po, now signing off.
And now, to give his acceptance speech and succeeding presentation of the incoming CSE officers, may we call on the CSE President-elect, Mr. John Ralph Bismonte.
To our guest speaker, Vice President Leni Robredo, to the Bicol University admin headed by our President Dr. Arnulfo Mascarenhas, to the Bicol University Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Amelia Dorosan, to the Bicol University College of Science admin headed by our ever-supportive Dean, Professor Jocelyn Serrano, to our Bicol University College of Science Associate Dean, Dr. Romel Evan Paje, to our College Student Activities Coordinator and CSE Advisor, Professor Marian Sabdao, to all the department chairs, faculty and staff, students, and parents, good day. Before I formally start to accept my fate in the Student Council, I would like to congratulate each and every student of the College of Science, or must I say CSians. Awardees or not, I know that we all did our very best to survive the past academic year that is full of struggles and difficulties. because what's important is for us to gain knowledge in our field of study and to finish the academic year successfully. Deciding to run, finding running mates, choosing a political party, filing a certificate of candidacy, campaigning, convocation, elections. Doing the work after winning is very hard and exhausting and demanding. But with the help of my closest friends, with their unending support and guidance, I am somewhat surviving. Because of that, I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's been with me since the day I decided to run as the next CSC president. To Kuya Cyrus Lee, for your unending support and advice whenever I feel like I can't do this anymore. To my running mates, who's always been the best. To Paulo Candig, Catherine Arenas, Miguel Franco Mamansag, Jonel Heneblaso, Giancarlo Villanueva, Lester Bonto, Gabriel Lopez, Giselle Ann Cáceres, Robert Letada, Michael Angelo Noveno, and also to our campaign manager, Kuya Justin Baldovino. Thank you so much for your unending support, for the friendship that fostered, for all your advices and knowledge you taught me. I will be forever grateful to each of you. To LLR Reforma for your support and advices to me and my running mates. To Mama and Papa for allowing me to take this new journey in my life. To my friends in Pili, the Disciples Org, and St. Raphael the Archangel Parish Youth Ministry. To Ate Joan Bretanya and Godwin Hai. And most especially, I wouldn't be able to reach this point without your help, my fellow CSians. Thank you for believing in me. This day, this moment, I am proud to say that I, John Ralph F. Bismonte, formally and officially accepts the seat as the College of Science College Student Council President. I will make sure that as your College Student Council President, no students, no CSians will be left behind. As we move forward to a new chapter of our academic year, this set of courageous, dedicated, and passionate individuals are here to champion the student body's ideals and amplify your voice of concern in the service of you, CSians. I proudly present your Bicol University College of Science College Student Council Academic Year 2021-2022. For your representatives, Giselle Ann Cáceres, Robert Letada, Gabriel Lopez, and Jericho Bigtas. For your Public Information Officer, Bradford Lester Bonto. For your Business Manager, Sean Buffete. For your Auditor, Ralph Alistair Shao. For your Treasurer, Spencer Bien Yu. For your Secretary, Maria Bernadette Costo. For your Vice President, John Wilford Lozada. And yours truly, John Ralph Bismonte, your College of Science College Student Council President. Thank you, CSians.
Thank you to our interim and incoming president of the Bicol University College of Science College Student Council. May you serve the best interest of the students amidst the ongoing challenge of the new normal.
At this point, may we hear the closing remarks from our Associate Dean, Dr. Rommel Evan Paje.
To our beloved University President, Dr. Arnulfo Mascareñas. To all the Vice Presidents in attendance, headed by the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Amelia Dorosan. To our College Dean, Madam Jocelyn Serrano. To all the faculties of the College of Science, parents, students in attendance, a pleasant day, everyone. It has been more than a year when this pandemic brought an instant change to our lives, especially to our system of education. With a sudden shift from going to school to going in our personal study rooms for learning, and from wearing uniforms to wearing face masks and face shields. It had been quiet inside the college for some time now, where there were students passing by the offices, running from one classroom to another, knocking the doors of our offices, students' noise, and students gathering. It was nostalgic. Considering the situation we have, we are still able to complete another academic school year, and we may see ourselves that we have already adjusted with this thing called new normal. We brace ourselves of attending online classes and especially learning strategies on how to learn with the handouts and presentations online given by our professors. Maybe most of you had hard times coping with the requirements of each subject and professors. Some had hard times writing essays on their mobile phones, switching from one application to another and staying up late at night for faster internet connection just to download lessons or submit assignments. But despite these challenges, you students were eager to learn and proven to continue your education. You students have shown your best in adapting in this new normal situation, in these new online learning platforms we presently have. As this academic year closes, and as you receive your awards today, aim to be an inspiration to others in your future endeavor, helping your colleagues, and be catalyst of change for a better tomorrow of this new normal. Once again, congratulations awardees.
Thank you so much, Dr. Romel Evan Pahe, for that insightful message. Indeed, this academic term has come a long way and ended in fruitful rewards which we now reap.
Again, we would like to congratulate all of our awardees for their respective awards and recognitions. For all the other CSians, we would also like to congratulate you for passing this academic year.
May this academic year serve as an inspiration for our future endeavors to transpire amidst the challenges and hardships we face.
Let us all work together for one common goal, which is the betterment of our country by starting within our college.
And this concludes our 2021 BUCS University College of Science virtual recognition. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you next year, hopefully not through screens anymore.
Thank you and
mabuhay mga siyentipiko ng bayan!